Siti Ramli, and this is your watching Nightlines. These are the headlines.
The first headline is about firefighter Muhammad Qasim. Firefighter Muhammad Qasim has served at fire station for 3 years. He passed away because of riots at temples.
And the second headline is Deeper Suli want to live free planet. Although the recent death of K-pop idol Suli came as a shock to everyone, in retrospect, the 25-year-old former member of the girl group FX had seemingly called out for via various avenues, but unfortunately to no avail.
Firefighter Muhammad Qasim had served at fire station for 3 years. His fellow firemen here were shocked by what happened to him. Muhammad Qasim was beaten by rioters during the Sem5 Sri Mahamariamman Temple's crisis. He passed away Monday night after being hospitalized at the National Heart Institute for 21 days. All this colleague could do for him now is to pay tribute to him by flying the department's flag at half-mast 3 days.
Adib reminds were brought back to his hometowns in Kedah and were buried today. Many of his friends and colleagues didn't get to attend his funeral duel. But here's what they remember about Adib. Adib was a very shy but kind and funny guy. But most importantly, he had a heart to serve people. Adib left us without giving us a chance to say goodbye for thank you. So, we would like to say thank you, Adib, for what you had done. Rest in peace. This is Ifa Shuada for Nightline.
Teaching of Jawi in vernacular schools to proceed subject to PTA Parent-Teacher Association consent. We pass to Ifa Shuhada at the location.
With me, Ifa Shuhada will report teaching of Jawi in vernacular schools to proceed subject to Parents-Teacher Association's PTA consents. The Education Ministry announced that vernacular school will teach only Jawi script as a basic level and not hard calligraphy. This will only be done with the consent of the students, parents, as well as each school's parents-teacher associations. The ministry statement said this was the decisions reached by the cabinet today following heated public debates over the teaching of the script within the Bahasa Melayu syllabus in primary school. In these latest discussions, the cabinet has decided to maintain its decisions last week. In the Jawi script, introductions remain, but this will be implemented only if agreed upon by the PTA and the parents and students. The ministry also decided that the segment will be named Introduction to Jawi Script and will only be taught on an elective basis to students in Year 4 in 2020, Year 5 in 2021, and Year 6 in 2021 in SJK Vernacular School, said the ministry. Among the decisions that the cabinet had retained include that the segment would only cover 3 pages of the proposed 6. It also maintained the introductions to JavaScript would not be evaluated in tests and examinations. The Education Ministry hopes that the cabinet decisions on this matter would not longer inaccurately depict to the extent of causing confusions among the public. Thank you.
Police busily move about, having put up yellow lines banning entry into the area. The home belongs to singer-actress Sully, whose real name is Che Jin Lee. She was found dead on Monday. The star's manager last talked to her on the phone at around 6:30 p.m. Sunday. Being unable to contact her after that, he eventually came to her home. She was found on the second floor of the house.
15시 20분경에 매니저로부터 돌아왔다는 신고가 들어와서 저희 현장 확인했고요. 행적이라든지 계속 확인 중입니다.
Police said there is no particular sign of foul play like traces of forced entry. Officials for now suspect the idol who was living alone may have taken her own life. A will has not yet been found, but the police secured a written memo penned by the victim describing her emotional state. Investigators said the memo is not a will or a diary and the content cannot be disclosed. Che, age 25, debuted as a child actress in 2005 and began a singing career as part of the girl band FX in 2009. She left the group in 2015 and focused on acting. In June, she returned to singing and even released a solo album. More recently, she was an MC of a TV program. In recent episodes, the show's celebrity guests shared stories of vicious online comments. Sully was no stranger to being a target of negative online posts and attacks throughout her career. Because of this, she reportedly suffered from depression for a long time. Her management agency expressed deep grief and disbelief.
Horrible report yesterday that during an interview with the Busan Report, an entertainment insider had revealed that Sully was having a hard time dealing with the barrage of hateful comments targeted at her. In an episode this month, Sully apparently confessed that she had been feeling very empty in herself and that she had been lying to everyone by pretending to be happy. The idol had opened up on multiple occasions about her depression and how she had to continually face malicious commenters. We go through to weather reporter in studio.
Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome to Nightline. I am Ifa Shuhaida, will be your weather reporter. There are two significant types of weather need and attention. Firstly, the humid weather will at ease. In January, this weather will focus in the western of Sarawak. This is will expect to rain, so it will rain more than 500 milliliters. Second situation is dry weather at Perlis and Kedah in January. It will rain less than 50 milliliters in a month. We want you to not do open burning to prevent fires. After that, east of Pahang, east of Johor and Sabah depends on humid weather by wind blow from east side. Below are the states and days without rain. First, Kedah Alustar, Kedah Langkawi, Kedah Sik are 13 days. Perlis Chuping are 12 days. Pulau Pinang Seberang Perai are 11 days. Besides that, we warned you about heat wave. Below are among the states that needs to be extra careful. First, Chuping Perlis, Pendang Sik, Hulu Perak, Kinta Perak, Jeli Macang Kuala Kerai Kelantan, Bentong, Temerloh Marang, Jerantut Pahang, Petaling Selangor, Kepung Kuala Lumpur, Jempol Negeri Sembilan, Tangkak, Johor. It's more than 35 degrees Celsius. Thank you for watching and we back to studio.
Assalamualaikum, welcome back. I am Nurul Amalia binti Kamal Zaman. I am your sport reporter. The settled down on Malaysia's badminton hero Datuk Lee Chowei 19 years career. And the 36 years old shuttler chose in held over the exclusive Olympic Games gold medal. The announcement is retirement in an emotional press conference on Thursday, with many players backing his decisions.
Do you have any last word for Dato' Lee Chowei?
My last word is whatever advice that we may give to him is not important, but the important is his own health. When you are healthy, you can do anything. If he has not fully recovered, he will not able to do a lot of things. I think there is no right or wrong. It's just that these are turning point in his life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Mrs. Ifa Syahada binti Muhammad.
The Malaysian netball squad won gold medal in SEA Games. That's all from me sport report. Back to studio with Shaza Ashik.
Shaza, if you want to know, every country is celebrating the New Year with great enjoy.
Yes, Anati. So let's see the New Year celebration with fireworks. I'm Nurul Shaza Ashkin binti Ramli.
And I am Anati Amira binti Janet.
Assalamualaikum
And good night.
Happy New Year!